everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to dive into a brand new to me company and we're going to test out dip powders from Butterfly Dips. And I'm really excited because I always like trying something new and we're going to really see how these powders perform. So right off the bat, we have this beautiful packaging. I love just how everything is branded and flows together. And everything was packaged and just wrapped so nicely. It was just like a little, just like treat yourself kind of moment. And I really loved the presentation of how this box arrived. So we have a card inside, and then check out this really beautiful butterfly. And then we have all the dip powders, but I'm not going to show you all of them because we're going to save those for a later time. And here's what the jar looks like. I really like that it has the color indication on the lid. Also, these jars are clear so you can easily see what colors you are grabbing. I definitely gravitate towards these style jars, plus they're big enough where you can still dip into them as well. So we're going to create a set of press-ons on the Shape Short coffin, and we're going to test these out today with dip liquids. The first color is Orchid, and this right here, when I saw this color, I knew this was definitely going to be for me. It is beautiful. It's pink and it has like the most gorgeous shimmer to it. Before we dive into that color, I know you're all waiting to see how these powders perform. We're going to do a little bit of color blocking. So I'm using that 3M medical tape. I'm just creating a little design here. Once I have that tape exactly where I want it, I am going to go ahead and use a silicone tool just to make sure we're getting that tape completely flat. That's really going to help us get that really clean, crisp line. And then we're going to take a little bit of dip base and we're just going to carefully apply the dip base right below that line. Now the best part about this tape is that you do get that dip base on that tape. First of all, this tape is a medical grade, so it has a waterproof barrier, and it's a bigger, like thicker piece of tape. So if you get any of that, if you're doing the gel method or your dip base on there, you're still going to be able to easily remove that tape. That is the main reason why I use that. If you ever struggled with color blocking before, definitely give that tape a whirl. So right off the bat, I'm already noticing we have really, really good coverage. I was not expecting it to look this vibrant with that first coat, and you can already see that beautiful sparkle just shining through. It's a very fine sparkle, and there's just something about it that just looks really good on this color tone of pink right here. So once we dust off, we're going to get a better visual on how that coverage looks, but check it out. We don't have any areas of patchiness or splotchiness. I don't see, sometimes when you're working with a bright color like this, you can see specks of just like that bright, harsh pigment. I'm not seeing that with this color, so I'm really excited to see what this looks like with a second coat. So I'm doing another very, very thin layer of that dip base. And I'm noticing as we're applying the dip base over that first coat, it looks really good just with one coat alone. So if you, because you're still getting like that really good sparkle, so you could easily get away with one coat with this if you're looking for like this, like that perfect like splash of pink. I do like what it looks like with one coat, but we're going to build it up today. We're going to end up doing two coats, and then I'm just going to gently press everything down to make sure that we're keeping the shape of this nail. Since this is a press-on set, I am going to spend quite a bit of time just making sure we're pressing everything down because I do not want to lose the shape of this nail. Plus, it's also going to help reduce the filing and buffing that I need to do. So I like to just take that extra step right away when we're applying the dip base and the dip powders just to make sure everything's laying super flat. So I'm really satisfied with the coverage and the color payoff and this gorgeous sparkle that's shining through. I'm going to take the flat side of that orange wood stick and I'm just going to clean up right underneath that nail just to make sure I'm removing any of that dip powder that may be underneath it. That's going to help when we apply the press onto our natural nail. You want to make sure everything underneath the side of that nail is completely clean, but we dusted off and I'm loving this coverage. So I did let this nail sit for about 2 minutes just to make sure that that dip base was completely dry before I removed this tape, because sometimes if you think your dip base is dry and you're removing your color blocking tape, and if you are holding on to that area that we just dipped, you could put a little bit of an indent in there. So I just wanted to make sure that that was completely dry before we remove the tape. And check it out, this tape is just coming off very effortlessly, and we have this gorgeous just like vibrant pink line. You can see here it's pretty straight right now. It's not looking wonky or anything like that. If you had any areas of imperfection, this would be the time that you would want to go ahead and hit it with your file before you go ahead with that next color, because if you don't fix it now and you just go in with another area of color blocking, you're not going to be able to correct that at the end during that last filing and buffing. So just make sure you clean that up and crisp it up a little bit before you go in with your next color. but I'm loving this coverage right here, and this color is everything. This is a great spring color, and spring break is right around the corner, and this is a great one. I feel like this would be even good for summer and pair it with like a fun orange or even do like some teals. I mean, options are endless with this color. So we're gonna tie this color into one more nail, and this one we're just gonna do a full coverage so you can really see what this color looks like a little bit more than just like that little bit of color blocking we did. So this way you can really see how this color performs. And I'm also going to show you a comparison of the one dip versus two and etc. But check it out. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, check out that coverage. Again, I was very impressed by the coverage. I was not expecting it to look like this with that first coat. All right, so we're going to finish up this nail here. I'm going to stop talking for a little bit. Let's sit back and watch these beautiful colors in action. And then I'm going to pop back in just a little bit.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. Oh, no. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh, na, na, na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. Yeah.
I once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders. I'm closed off, that's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. there's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. Riding on the dizzying heights. Felt like nothing could stop us. Sunsets, remember the colors. They were wrong, it was way more than a dream. We climbed up, yeah, over the hillside. So right, we stood there all wide-eyed. You and I floated on air in my mind. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. I'm standing on the dizzying heights. Everything so much better, riding high on your river. You and I, we're climbing way up together, standing on dizzying heights. You make everything so much better, riding high on your river. You and I, we're climbing way up together, standing on dizzying heights. There's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying heights. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying heights. Oh, I'm standing on the dizzying heights. Standing on the dizzying heights. Everything so much better, riding high on your river. You and I, we're climbing way up together, standing on dizzying heights. You make everything so much better, riding high on your river. You and I, we're climbing way up together, standing on the dizzying heights.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be
right, how gorgeous is this glitter Dreaming of Purple? It is everything. It has tons of different flashbacks in here depending on which way the light hits it. You have some gorgeous pinks, some teals, and just some iridescent colors. It's very ethereal, and I really like the different shards of glitter coming through because it's going to give the nail a lot of effortless dimension. So I really like what it looks like with one coat. But then after playing with it a little bit more, I got curious and I really wanted to see what it looked like with two coats. So we're adding another coat to this nail and it did not disappoint. It definitely sealed in the deal for me. I mean, I loved it on its own with one coat, but it made it even better. And this was surprisingly really easy to work with. Sometimes when you're working with irregular shaped glitters, it's really hard to get them to lay flat, but I'm not experiencing any issues with any areas that are like sticking up. They're really just laying flat. They're on the thinner side of the glitters. Sometimes if they're a little bit thicker, they can be really hard to kind of lay flat to the nail. But this is a really awesome, easy to use glitter, and it's gonna give you such an awesome effect. I'm loving what it looks like with two coats. I'm going to do another full coat of glitter on this nail only, but then if you focus back on that thumbnail, we have that beautiful pink and then we have that purple, and the purple kind of looks like it's radiating to like that glitter effect. So I did not want to add any more glitter to that nail. I wanted to keep it exactly how it was. I really liked what that looked like, but I really wanted on this nail that we're working on right now, I wanted to just add a little bit more touch of sparkle to it. So that's why we're going to do another coat. Plus, I wanted to show you what it looked like with two coats versus one, but I really like this glitter. It's really easy to work with, which I was definitely surprised by, and everything, again, is just laying super flat. So I'm using that orange wood stick just to make sure we're cleaning up everything underneath side of that nail, and then I'm just going to make sure we're pressing everything down. But overall, I'm really in love with this glitter, and I just feel like it goes so well with the color scheme that we're playing with. So this is what we're working with, and then we're going to go ahead and clear encapsulate. Now I'm going to clear encapsulate all the nails but the pinky nail because I wanted to test out the filing and buffing on that nail without a layer of protection because I wanted to see how the powders would perform without that clear. So that's going to be my test nail, but I am going to encapsulate the rest of the nails just to protect all that beautiful sparkle. So I'm doing a very thin layer of dip base over the entire nail, and I'm making sure I'm wiggling that brush into all the nooks and crannies, especially when we get to like that glitter with the shards, just to make sure we're getting all those areas with that dip base. And then I'm going to let the nail kind of just marinate in the jar of clear. You can see here I left it in there just to make sure we're absorbing all that extra dip base. And then I am going to spend some time just making sure everything is completely pressed down. I am going to finish up the rest of the clear on the other nails off camera just to save some time. We have a little bit of a longer video today because we incorporated some really fun color blocking. So I let that clear powder sit for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and use a stiff nail brush and really give the nails a good scrub to make sure that any extra clear powder that may be lingering is completely off the nails before we go in with the activator. That's going to give us that crystal clear finish. If you ever went over a nail with activator without doing like a good scrub on the nail, you'll notice, especially if you are working with a glitter, that it doesn't look crystal clear. It will look hazy or have like a foggy effect, or like this beautiful pink color right here will look a little bit hazy. To get the most like crystal clear finish, just make sure you're giving those nails a good scrub and you're going to have the best outcome for that crystal clear finish. So we're just finishing up that activator. I'm going to let that activator sit for about 3 minutes, and then we're going in with filing and buffing. Filing and buffing, I was very curious to see how it was going to perform, especially with those irregular shaped glitters, but everything really just buffed and filed like a dream. It was very minimal filing and buffing, which I love. I do not want to work too hard when it comes to filing and buffing, and these powders were really easy to work with, so that was definitely a plus. So we buffed, and then I'm just cleaning up the shape a little bit. We're going to dust off, and then we're going to go ahead and do a final layer of activator. We're going to bring this nail back to life in all that beautiful color. If you have any harsh filing and buffing lines, that's also going to dissipate with that layer of activator. So I finished the rest of the filing and buffing off camera. Here's what we're working with. I love it already. I did debate again if I was going to do a matte top coat because I've been really drawn to the matte top coat, but we didn't. We went in with a glossy top coat, and I'm so glad we did. And here's the finished set. I love this so much. These are my colors. I love that glitter. Everything surprisingly was really just overall beautiful, and these powders applied like a dream. We did use them with the dip liquids today. I'm very curious to see how they perform with the gel method. I'm sure based on the color payoff that we got today, these would work fantastic. We have some other colors, so hang tight. If you are interested in seeing more butterfly dips in action, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're going to dive into some more. But in the meantime, if you want to try a new company, definitely consider Butterfly Dips. You're going to be supporting a small business. There are so many beautiful powders to choose from on the website. You're definitely going to find something that catches your eye. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all in the next one.